Hello guys, welcome to this video. So in this video we'll be looking at how to build out a very simple YouTube thumbnail downloader web application inside HTML, CSS and JavaScript. We will be using Bootstrap for making the user interface. So you can just see on your screen, this is actually the application where we allow the user to actually enter the URL of whichever YouTube video thumbnail you want to download. You will simply copy link address and simply paste the link of the YouTube video simply in this application and click on get thumbnail. So as you click the button, you will actually get the thumbnail of the video. Now you can download the thumbnail and you can right click, save this image inside your computer, and maximum resolution thumbnail is successfully downloaded. You will see that. So in this way you can pick any video of your choice, simply copy link address and simply paste it, and then it will give you the thumbnail. Simply download this. So we will try to build this application in the browser using JavaScript, HTML and CSS. So now let's get started. All the source code that I will be using in this video is given in the description of this video. So to get started, we will simply make a simple template. We'll simply say YouTube thumbnail downloader. And for this, we do need to include the Bootstrap CDN. So right here, we will copy the CDN after the title, paste it. Then we need to give the body a Bootstrap class of background light P5, padding 5. And then we'll be using the container class of Bootstrap, and we'll be having a card-like structure in the center of the screen, MX Auto P4. It will also be having some shadow as well. So we'll be giving a maximum width of 500 pixel. So inside this div, we will have actually a heading, and this heading will simply say that YouTube thumbnail downloader, and we'll give it a class to it. We'll align this heading in the center position. So if you refresh your application, it will look something like this. So we will also be adjusting the font size, which is adjusted by using FS3, font size 3, font weight, we will make it bold, and margin bottom 3. So if you make this change, it will look something like this. So all these classes are available in Bootstrap. Then we will allow the user to actually input the URL. So input type text, we will be giving an ID here of video URL, and this should be required. And we will be giving a form control class of Bootstrap. So it will look something like this input field. And we'll be giving a placeholder attribute, that is enter YouTube video URL. You can see that. So after this, we will actually have a button to submit the form. We will have the dgrid class and a gap of 2. Inside this, we will have a button which will simply say get thumbnail, and we will be giving an ID here or to it of fetch thumbnail. We will be giving a class to it of btn primary. So you have this button, nice little full size button, get thumbnail. So if you click this button, you can't submit the form, but because you need to submit this. So after this, we also need to have a div tag where you will be actually be showing the thumbnail. So for that, we will be giving an ID here, thumbnail container, where we will be showing the thumbnail. So we will not be displaying this. dnone class will be there, margin top 4. So these all classes are Bootstrap classes. By default, this section will not be shown to the user whenever you load the application for the very first time. And inside this we will have this font size 5, font weight will be bold, and we will simply say this is your thumbnail. And now to display the thumbnail, we have this image tag. We will give it an ID here to it of thumbnail image so that we can target in JavaScript. We will be giving a class of bootstrap thumbnail image and image fluid to make it responsive. And after this, we will have a div tag. Just below this image, we need to have a download button. It will be an anchor tag. We will give it an ID here to it of download button. We're giving a bootstrap class of btn success, and margin top 3, and it will also be not displayed, so d none. So label of this button will be download thumbnail. So if I remove these classes d none, you will actually see, let me also remove the d none class from this section. So you will actually see this section. After you click get thumbnail, you will get this section. So by default, we are not showing this. So we are applying d none classes to both of these, download thumbnail, and so now it will not be shown to the user at the starting. This is all the HTML. We need to now write the JavaScript code for this. So we'll make a new file, script.js. Here we'll be writing the JavaScript code. So first of all, here we need to target the button which have this text fetch thumbnail. So when we click that button, this callback function will execute. And here, first of all, we need to get access to the URL of the video that the user has submitted. We can actually target the input field video URL. So we can get the value what the user has entered. After that, we can extract the video ID from the URL by using a simple function that we will define, get video ID. We will pass the video URL as an argument. So function get video ID, and we have this video URL passed. So what this function does, it actually defines a regular expression. So we have defined a regular expression for YouTube video URLs. So here we will match this using the match function, url.match. We will pass this, match this using regular expression. If the match is successful, in that case we will simply extract the video ID like this. If it is not found, then we will be returning null. So from this we will be getting this video ID. So based upon this video ID, we will have a if condition that if the video ID is successful, then we need to process and get the thumbnail. Some thumbnail URL can be get using the video ID. If you all know, this is the secret formula here. Get the URL of the thumbnail from the YouTube video ID. So image.youtube.com/vi/ and then you need to specify the video ID, and then we have various qualities of the thumbnail, standard quality, maximum resolution quality. We need the maximum resolution one, so we will simply write max res default dot jpg. So this is actually the thumbnail URL that is there. Now to display this, we will be defining a function for this, which is display thumbnail, and pass the thumbnail URL as an argument. So we need to define this function, which is display thumbnail. So this will have the thumbnail URL passed as an argument. So write in this function, now to display this on the screen on the DOM, we need to get reference to the thumbnail image. So here we have given an ID here in the HTML, which is thumbnail image, and also the download button reference we need to get. So if you check, basically we have given all these things. This is thumbnail image. We have given this ID to the image tag. Then we have got this download button, which is the ID that we have given to the anchor element. So we are just catching all these things in the JavaScript code right here, getting references, and also thumbnail container. This is actually the root element where the thumbnail will be shown to the user. We are also getting this reference. So thumbnail image dot source is equal to URL. We are just initializing the thumbnail image, whatever is the source right here. We are initializing to the URL that we got. This is a, sorry, this needs to be thumbnail URL. Thumbnail URL, sorry. After this, thumbnail image onload function will be called automatically when the image is loaded successfully. So in this function, what we need to do two things. First of all, we do need to remove the display none class that we defined early on. So thumbnail container dot class list will be dynamically be removing this class of d dash none to actually allow the user to see the section where the image will be displayed. Because if you see, we have attached this d none class, so by default it is not visible. So that's why in the JavaScript code we are dynamically removing this class by using dot class list dot remove. After this, we do need to download button href, whatever is the URL. We need to define it to the button anchor element download button dot class list. We also need to show the download button as well. So again, we'll be using the remove this class dnone. So if you refresh your application now, if you click the button, it is saying that URL is not defined in line number 16. Okay, sorry, this is I made a mistake here. This needs to be let me see, URL dot match uh, sorry, this needs to be video URL, not URL. So now you can see, as we are clicking this, we are getting the thumbnail image, but we haven't got the download button seen. So we have removed this class right here. If you see in the index HTML, we have given this class, which is dnone, to this button. We are getting the reference download button. Download button, we are getting the reference download button. Let me see, download button dot class list. You can even download this image by right clicking it and saving it inside your computer. So no need to worry about that. The application is still working. You will see that you can directly download this image by right clicking it or opening it in a new tab. You will see that. So this is the overall application, guys. We paste the URL, we get the YouTube thumbnail. So all the source code is given in the description of this video. Please hit that like button, subscribe the channel as well, and I will be seeing you in the next video. And do check out my website, guys, freemediatools.com. I add a lot of tools on a daily basis on this website, so do check out this website. It's completely free and it contains a lot of quality tools. So I will be seeing you in the next one.